What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. If it is your first time touching down on this channel, we talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between, and we will get into that a little later in this video. But first, I wanted to get something off my chest. Some of you who watch my videos and or are subscribed to the channel are only here for sneakers and streetwear, and I completely understand that. I respect your time, and so what I will do is put a little timestamp down here as to where I start talking about my monthly favorites. However, I would not feel right filming a video until I get what I have to say off my chest, so I'm gonna speak on that first, and then we will get into the monthly favorites. With everything going on in the world right now, last week was definitely a time of self-reflection and understanding for me, which is why there were no videos last week. It just didn't feel right for me to get in front of this camera, smile, and show off my new materialistic things when that was just not the headspace that I was in. I am a black lesbian woman living in America. As a black lesbian woman living in America, I learned early on that I have to pick my battles wisely. I cannot allow ignorance and racism to pull me out of character. I cannot allow it to turn me bitter and angry at everyone and everything, but I also cannot allow it to force me into silence. What I don't know and never will know is what it's like to be a black man living in America. But I don't have to be a black man to know that George Floyd was murdered, and that his murder is not an incident or an isolated event. The conversations happening all over the world right now about racism and police brutality are uncomfortable. I'm black and the conversations are still uncomfortable. So I understand why people, black, white, Asian, or otherwise, are not ready to have these conversations, and some may choose to shy away from the subjects. I myself have shied away from discussing these topics both online and in real life in the past. The thing about shying away from these topics is that it doesn't fix anything. Ignoring the problem does not fix anything. We have to tackle it head on, because the only way we get through this and have lasting change is to stop running away from it. If you watch this portion of the video, all I'm asking is that you take some time to yourself, do your own research, and find out where you stand on these issues. It's kind of hard to make the transition between a topic so heavy and then move into something so light, but we gotta do it because today I'm getting into my monthly favorites of May. As a part of my monthly favorites, I do talk about entertainment that I consumed that really stood out to me when I was putting together this list, so I really only have two things to talk about in this category. The first one is a FX show called Dave. It was really funny. I've been kind of circling this one for a while. I finally ran out of things to watch, and so I threw this one on. I found it on Hulu, so you can watch it on there if you have Hulu. It's a comedy, and the show is basically about a white rapper trying to break his way into the music industry. Now, I thought that the raps on this show were gonna be really corny, and that's kind of why I've been avoiding it. I thought that it was gonna be like those CW shows where people randomly break out into song. Now, people do kind of have their moments where they break out into song, but it's funny, and his style of rap is more so comedic or satire or parody versus real, actual, like hardcore trying to rap and be someone that he's not. Honestly, the raps were dope. It was funny. The rest of the show kept me entertained. If you haven't already checked out Dave, go ahead and give it a try. The second piece of entertainment that stood out when I was putting together things for this video is this Ultimate Drake album that Lyrical Lemonade put together. They put together basically a playlist of Drake's best songs, and it kind of goes like by moods, and I've been listening to that a lot. It's like the Ultimate Drake album, I think they're calling it. So yeah, that Lyrical Lemonade Ultimate Drake album is really fire. If you're a Drake fan, you're definitely gonna like that, because it reminded me of some songs that I used to really like but I don't listen to as much now, but are still bangers. And then of course there's some newer songs that are really good as well. Now it's time for everyone's favorite part, and that is the sneaker of the month, the sneaker pickup of the month. And for May, it's definitely the Air Jordan 1 Union LA and the Storm Blue colorway for me. I've been waiting a while to have these in the collection, and I finally have them. If you haven't already seen my unboxing or grill video on these, I suggest you go watch it. I have a full review and on foot in that video. It always feels nice to cross something off the grill list, so these are definitely my sneaker of May. But wait, I also have two clothing pickups that are absolute fire, and the first of which is going to be these Eric Emanuel shorts. I actually haven't shown these on the channel yet, so you're getting a little sneak peek, but these are the Eric Emanuel Persian rug shorts. You can see the EE all over printed or dyed. I'm not really sure how they made these. I just know that they're fire, and I'm definitely really happy to add these to my Eric Emanuel shorts collection. If you guys want to see a video on like all of my Eric Emanuel shorts, I will definitely show them to you. Eric Emanuel bottoms, actually, because they've definitely been in a lot of haul videos in the past, and there's a lot of them in the haul videos that'll be coming up. If you're into sneakers, or even if you're not into sneakers and you're just into clothing, you can definitely understand the feeling of buying a new pair of shoes and all of a sudden those shoes are your favorite shoes. And then sometimes you'll buy a shirt and all of a sudden that shirt is your favorite piece. So I went ahead and I pulled something out of the closet that's a little older, but it's definitely my favorite piece for the month of May, and that is this Supreme corduroy jacket. And on the back you have the Supreme Arch logo in like this navy blue color, all over corduroy, like that mustard yellow. This jacket is a little bit older. I believe it's fall winter 19 Supreme, and you could tell I'm becoming obsessed with it again because of how well it goes with the sneaker of the month. They match up so well. There's no way this jacket wasn't making it to the May monthly favorites. I had to go ahead and show it to all of you because this piece is fire. And that is about it for my May monthly favorites. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love. It really helps the channel. And I will catch you all tomorrow with my Flint 13 unboxing. See you then.